Huzzah and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the A Waffle Dreamer channel. I'm Waffles, and I hope everyone is having an awesome sauce day. I am having an awesome sauce day, and do you know why? I am in Hogwarts. I am in Hufflepuff's common room. I am living the Hogwarts dream. Yes! Oh, this is so amazing. This is so awesome sauce. If you have not seen, I will put in the link below the very first video of Hogwarts Legacy for the Nintendo Switch that I got, and you guys will kind of see how we got involved in it, how we got into this area, how we were able to pick Hufflepuff, and because, you know, as everybody knows, Hufflepuff is the best house of all of Hogwarts. That's what I said. Leave your comments below on which house you think that you should belong to, but everybody should be in Hufflepuff. But, you know, there's some other people out there that think weirdly that they belong in Gryffindor or Ravenclaw or Slytherin or something like that. I don't know why, because Hufflepuff! But anyways, please comment below which house you got to be in or which house you would like to be in. And, just have some fun. Oh my gosh! So we're into the common room area. We're just woken up by the wonderful smells of life that is within our common room. We're gonna go through, which is oddly the Hobbit door. You know, seriously, look at this. It looks like a Hobbit door. I knew it. I knew Bilbo Baggins and Frodo Baggins were Hufflepuff, man. Everybody kept trying to say that they were Gryffindor. No. Him and Samwise Gamgee are Hufflepuff. But yes, we get to peruse around Hogwarts and get to see what is going on. We have a people that we need to introduce ourselves, so let us have them know who Waffles Fine is. So. Oh, Hedwig.
Oh, hello.
It's not Hedwig, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
She's awfully regal, isn't she? Is that your owl? I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Oh, it's choose your own adventure. I get to choose what I want to say. I'm not worried. I do have a lot to catch up on. Well, you know, I don't want to boast about myself, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job and such, but, let's be humble. Let's be humble.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course,
why, thank you very
presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
You know what? She was getting a little too witty right there and stuff. We got other people we gotta meet. Yeah, it was nice
meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu? Who says adieu anymore? Well, hi, Pepper. How you doing, baby? Come here. Oh! You want to go to Hogwarts with me? Huh? She would have so much fun. Go on, baby. Alright, so we got 2 other people. We gotta be, you know, I love this. It's a dancing cactus. Dance away. Dance, dance, dance away. It's so cool.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I don't want to interrupt. Looks like you're in a pickle there.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right.
Dude, this kid is already cool because he's wearing a bow tie.
I still get lost sometimes.
That's just too
Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Cats are amazing. I think magical beasts are
I'm
incredible.
sorry to hear that. I think magical
In another
beasts
life, I
are
was
rather
Hagrid.
incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Good luck.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Oh, I think I would know my way around Hogwarts.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh,
She's
yes.
so proper.
I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
How in the world did you hear about that? I was told not to talk about it.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Nice
Thank
meeting
you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
And the pictures move too. I think that's such a nice touch that they added to the game.
Good morning. I trust you're
Love it
ready
that
for your
this is
first day
Weasley.
at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
I
They
love
will
it that
determine what
J.K.
type
Rowling
of
wrote
career
that.
you can have when you
Ordinary
leave here.
wizarding level
After
exams.
much discussion with the
That's so
headmaster
cool.
and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Extraordinary. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Here you are.
Dude, that is just so cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I want to do
Thank you,
that.
Professor, but
You know how many
what do you
books it
mean
takes
will
to
keep track
I have
of
to
what
carry
I'm
in my
learning?
bag and such? That would be so
Perhaps
nice. Just-
seeing it in
there you go.
action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Following the leader, the leader, the leader.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I
And
was a
just
student.
taking coin right
Using
underneath
the guide will
professor's
also train you
eyes.
to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Whoa! Was that Peeves? I think that was Peeves. If you don't know who Peeves is, go to Harry Potter.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Ooh! We got a page! House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled dirigible plums are likely an acquired taste. I don't think so. Okay, so let's open up our field guide here. Nice. Oh, dude, look at all these things that we can do.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
That's pretty cool
like that,
on how they
inside and outside of the castle.
Decided on how you're able to do that with the resources and such. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, hey, got a question mark on the door.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Flue flames diagonally. It's Hogwarts! Okay. So, in certain areas of Hogwarts and stuff, they've got like those flue flames where you can just, it's just a fast travel point and such. And so, there's like key points in all of, the different areas of the houses. So like here. So here's the library annex. And we can travel there. But this is an open world game, so I cannot wait to see how far open, I guess you could say, that this game truly is and everything. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be so nice. I mean, and the cool thing is that you can just go through the storyline.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Very cool.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
So, for those that don't know what Hogsmeade is...
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
And, of course, there's the Defense Against the Dark Arts, which is it's kind of easy to know what that is. And, of course, the Charms class. So let's go ahead and get moving on
forward. A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments. What was that girl doing in the background? Class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
No, not really.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Hey, Professor
Your
Fig.
ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the
Is that
credit
like a
there,
flying
Professor.
piece of paper?
They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Yeah. Although, unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
That's right. I'm that good.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna like
now,
this whole Headmaster Black thing.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
I mean, even
Happily,
Sirius
you
was
have the benefit of an
questionable
exceptionally
at times.
skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Cool. So these little icons and stuff basically tell you where, what your next quest is.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
That's the plan. Okay, so to kind of give you a clear guide to what the field guide looks like. Here we have our level, of course, you know, it fills up with the blue mystery essence that we get to see and everything. Here is the map. Here are our quests so we can keep track of like what we're doing and everything. So we have to attend a charms class, and then we have to attend a defense against the dark arts. And then Owl Post, that is more of like letters from like professors and other students and stuff that wants us to go for a specific assignment. Here's our challenges. We've got combat challenge, quest challenge, exploration, that's that open world that we were talking about, our field guide pages, and then room of requirements. Room of requirements? What's that? So every time that we you know, like we collect field guides and stuff, and every time that we finish one of those, we get either an appearance award, something special for our wand, for our certain type of quests and stuff that we're doing. So I always want to double check all of those. Here's our collections, all the different things that we are, so like we've got our tools, our potions, magical plants, enemies that we've encountered, enemies, you know, like what kind of enemies were they? Appearances, our robes, our glasses, our gloves. So this is the Revelio pages. These are the pages that we're going to be seeing all around Hogwarts to just kind of like explain just a little bit more. So basically, if you remember in the first movie and the first book, Hermione is always talking about, I read about in a history about the history of Hogwarts. That's basically what we're doing. We're reading the Hogwarts A history. We got our talents. That's going to be later on in the game, I guess, and stuff to talk about, you know, like how well are we doing in charms? Are we doing in defense against dark arts and stuff and all that? Here is our inventory. This will be our inventory of like quest items, pages, resources. So like, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff like in herbology and such. Here's our gear. This is what we're wearing right now. We will be getting like some gloves. Oh, we do have gloves ready. Now, sometimes a lot of these different ones will be able to help with our health, our defense, and our offense. So that's something that we'll definitely have to be looking forward to. You know, and facial wear. As you guys can tell, this does have like 0 defense. It cannot be upgraded, but that's how we'll be able to read that. We'll have a headgear. All right, we do already have a flat cap, which is doing nothing for our complexion. So we're gonna go ahead and unequip that right away. Can we go ahead and change? Okay, now each one of these, like I said before, when we start looking more into it, there'll be the things in there for our offense, for our defense, and for our health. That'll be later on once we started going through some of the quests. Now, sometimes we'll get a robe, we'll get a hat, we'll get gloves that we're just, you know, like this black that's on there. I'm not too thrilled about it just being straight up black. Is there any way where I can change the appearance of that? Yes. You can actually go in and there is like a certain type of collections that you can have that you'll still have their, like if this glove had an offense of 3, you know, but this appearance doesn't have any, you can change the appearance to this Charms Professor gloves, but you'll still have the attributes of the black leather gloves. You just won't have the appearance of them. So that's a really cool thing because throughout the game, you'll be able to have, like, right now I'm wearing, let's see here. I've got this traditional school robe, right? It has 0 offense, but let's say it had 10 offense, right? I could change the appearance of it so it looks like this cloak, but I will still have the 10 offense. Just the appearance is different. And actually, that is an awesome sauce cloak. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. It's very Ravenclaw, though. With the stars and everything and stuff, that's very Ravenclaw. Okay, so this is the Charms Professor, and the Charms Teacher is actually the head of Slytherin. So we actually do not want to wear that. We actually do have one that's a rugged overcoat. That's what we wore when we were coming in. Or we could just wear the traditional school robe. So we'll just have that for right now. And then, of course, we still have our outfit that we can change up. So here's the change of appearance as well. So we can have the lilac, the Charms Professor, which is still the head of the household and such. So this is the vest school uniform. This is the regular kind. Oh, it's a different type of vest, I guess. Or a Victorian school. That's kind of old classic there too. Not really seeing the difference. I think it's the tie. Oh, it's the vest that's different. Duh, it says perfect vest right on there. So yeah, so we can, there's so much that we can do. We can even have a scarf, you know, to make it, you know, look cool or whatever. So we can also have the hood up or the hood down. So just a lot of cool new things and stuff that we can like keep track of everything. So the importance though of going into the quest section, if you will, is that you know how they have that track your quest? So you can untrack it, you know, select which one you want to track. The reason that we do that is when we hit track the quest and we go back to where we are here, you go, if you're doing this on the Switch, it's the up arrow. And we have ourselves a line of where we need to go. And we just follow the thread, if you will, and it will take us to where we need to specifically go. Once we start going through Hogwarts, we'll be able to unlock a lot of the flu powder places, and then we'll be able to get there a lot quicker instead of just wandering around following this line. But it's a nice one, especially if you're just doing like a section at a time and stuff. It's very nice for that.
Is that all you've got?
Oh!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
That is one heck of an entrance.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Good to know. All right. So that red stuff is like time is being wasted away and stuff. So if that red catches up, it'll deplete the spell. We won't be able to finish what we started.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ah, the practice dummy.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
So if you're on the Switch, it's the ZR, but you gotta hold that down and then select the spell that you want. So we want Levioso, so that's down on the bottom, which is B.
Levioso, good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Basic cast is just hit ZR. So instead of holding it, we're gonna hit that on.
Very good. But
lightly
the
tap
best
on
way
it.
to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Leviosa.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
This can't be your
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ooh, Slytherin. I have to keep an eye on him.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is
We're gonna
any
get that house
indication,
cup, don't you
we
worry.
can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable
I'm
of
itching
achieving
to
it,
watch Harry Potter right now.
and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
I love the little
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
little Easter eggs and stuff that they've
Perhaps
got,
Mr. Sallow
and I love
will
the
have some
little
ideas for you.
like Grindylows, you know, and
Again,
stuff. She
well
would be the
done
one to
today.
say
I
that
shall reach out
because
soon
she's
with
defense
additional
against the dark
assignments.
arts. She hunts them and such. So that's just so cool.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Speak with Sebastian.
Nice work.
Sebastian Sallow. Okay.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. It was never used my wand in combat. How do I want to appear to this guy? How about, we never used it in combat?
In fact, it was.
I'm humble. I'm a
knack for
Hufflepuff.
it.
I'm humble.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
You had me an unsanctioned, man.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about
I
you.
knew.
If you want to get the
This
most
character
out
is
of
so
your
me.
time at
This character is
Hogwarts,
so me.
you're
I love
going
it.
to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
I think
Till
we're
next
gonna
time.
need to be careful around this Sebastian guy. I don't know. I got a weird feeling about this dude. Feels like high school all over again, you know? I'm getting another look at the, okay. I'm getting another look at my gloves here, and they are very Slytherin. So we are going to change that back because we are Hufflepuff. Alright, so we got to talk to Luke and Brattleby, and then we also have to go to Charms class. Let's go to Charms class because then we get a new spell. Oops, track. Let's take a look at what our... Oh, hey, cool! We get some new gloves! Would you look at that? Oh. I thought we got some new gloves. Oh, it's the appearance of it. That's why. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. And I'm one of those type of gamers where whenever I see, like, an exclamation point or, like, you know, notification and stuff and says, hey, you got something new in your game and stuff, I always got to take a look at it. I always got to have a clear look to the system. I don't know why. It's some say it is a OCD thing, but huh. Oh, we gotta go backwards. Oh my gosh, look at the artwork in this area. Ah! Just takes your breath away. There we go. Wonder why it didn't work in the other one. Let's take a look.
What do you want?
There it is.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
And sometimes, there might be a quest where it has to be, like, during the day, during the night, or something like that. So sometimes, when you get there, there'll be, like, a magical circle, and it will be, like, when you can, like, begin your quest. And then it will change it to nighttime or daytime.
There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Oh, I
so
like her
you
accent.
are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change?
Please tell me
and
in the
growth
comments
charms?
that you know what is
Anyone?
on page 394.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Boom!
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Gryffindor.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I loved the teachers in my high school when we were able to do some of the classes outside. It was like one of my best time frames and stuff. I actually learned a heck of a lot more when we would have our classes outside. we had this like really nice like soccer field place like right behind our high school, and so we would be able to go out there and stuff and just sit in the grass and read and stuff, or work on some of our paperwork, especially for science class when we had to do a lot of big excursions of like, you know, learning about gravity and all that kind of stuff.
Fun
it was
goes
so
hand
much
in
fun
hand
doing
with
it outside
mastery,
than just
as
staying
I'm sure
cooped
the
up all
Quidditch players
inside.
amongst us would agree. Hmm?
If I had ever been a teacher, because there was a time frame there where
What
I was
better
thinking
than a
about
bit of
being a
sport
teacher.
to
If
put
I was
our
a teacher,
prowess with
I
the
would
summoning
have
charm to
most
the
of my
test,
classes
right?
outside as much as I could.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstopper. Excellent control there. Very good. Splendid.
They can't fall off, that's the whole thing.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues,
Okay, so
just
I'm
as
blue.
before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. There we go.
Dang!
That's it!
Let us do this.
Oh, man! There's no way I'm gonna get that. Shut the front door! Are you serious? I got it?
That is how it's done.
Oh. I think we're neck and neck.
Excellent control there.
Yeah. Haha, Summoner's Court tied, baby.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh,
I think
whoa.
we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Ooh,
There we go.
Very good.
Man. Because you gotta time it right with both of them, and they move differently.
Well done.
Man, that was close, man.
Watch this.
Oh, just barely missed.
That is how it's done.
All right. Let's see if we can get a different advantage through here.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You're doing quite well.
That's it!
Winner! Winner, winner, chicken dinner!
Very good, both of you. Well done.
How can he be Slytherin? Seriously, this dude is like awesome sauce. You can tell by his cloak, too, that he's Slytherin. He's got, like, the snakes on the side of his lapels there. But, like, seriously, man. How can you be a Slytherin?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Where?
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world.
Okay, Uganda I got. I didn't get the other name.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you.
Once you guys get your own game and stuff, you can kind of like delve deep into each person's storyline and stuff. But for time frame, let's just kind of keep going with the storyline.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, well, we're just learning Revelio. Aw, see how there's some stuff that we need to be looking for? Something is being etched on here. What? Oh, dude, that's so cool. Okay.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student
Ravenclaw.
everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his.
Dude, I love it that the flowers
better
move.
see to my charms homework.
I can't get over that. I can't get over that the flowers move. That's so
to
cool.
impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Okay,
No,
so what is this?
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall share
Oh,
with the boys.
okay. So each of these have a number to it. So we start from the very bottom left, and that's 0, and we work our way up. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Stop it,
6,
Peeves, you'll
7,
get us in
8,
trouble.
In
9.
trouble you will be, but you
Okay,
can't get Peeves
so
to
then we gotta
slack.
add all
She
these
says it's a
together.
boo, and he says it's a
I think the
flat.
top one is the
Enough.
first
You'll
one.
get us
So,
all detention.
the circle.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
And he was loud. Sorry. So the top one, the middle number is the answer. So it has a total 5. So 3 plus what will equal 5? 2. So if we start down on the bottom with the demiguise, that's 0. 1 is the unicorn. 2 is that weird looking, I don't know what the heck that is. Let's see if it's this one. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. And so this one has a unicorn plus 4. And it will plus... Oh, yeah, the question mark will tell you on the circle on the end. Sorry, I didn't see that. So unicorn is 1. So 4, 5... plus what will equal 12. So that will be 7. Yeah. 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't even know what is that? Cthulhu? There it is. And then we open. Shut the front door.
Rebellion.
That was so cool. And we get a chest. Yes, we do. Both of them. Very nice.
Off on another adventure, are we?
It's interesting that some of the flu powder is working and some of them aren't. So we got flying papers around here. How do we get it to us? Why, Keto, of course. And that's how we upgrade on our field guides for the for the challenges. Dude, this is like so cool. Okay. Because it has a certain field guide inside the ball, we gotta use Leviosa to unlock it.
Rebellion.
This has got to be Ravenclaw area because this is like all the stars and everything. Huh. So basically, using Revelio a lot is going to really help you out with the searching for all the different field pages and such throughout Hogwarts, like this one. So this is the tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. Oh my gosh. And that is how we will be able to level up. Yeah, so this is definitely like Ravenclaw area.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, let's take a quick look at what our quests is now. Meet Professor Weasley in the Transfiguration Classroom. Okay. We've updated some of our stuff. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier, about like your health, defense, offense, and stuff. This robe, if we click on it, We got this from a chest that we found. It's a deluxe house cloak. Not bad. That's actually kind of cool. It gives us an offense. Okay, so it's like more of like a protection type of deal. So we're definitely going to want to have something like that on right now. And in our collections... Oh, cool. We got a globe of some sort. And we're still finding some more pages here. Look at all that we need to find for just for Hogwarts. All right. Far out. We got some glasses coming our way. Okay, so where do we need to go for our... Okay. So, once again, we need to find a certain place. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna follow the pages. Once we start accessing more of Hogwarts and more of the flu powders and stuff, traveling to one place to the other is going to be so much quicker than what it is right now.
Apparently Merrywig was having a bit...
I'm just loving the music that they've got. Hold on, we had one that was a tapestry.
Rebellion.
Okay, not all tapestries are going to have a field guide page to it. So, but it wouldn't hurt to like double check on all of them. So like statues, pictures, okay, we did grab that one. Oh.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down.
So something like this lights up. That's something you kind of want to investigate, kind of see what's going on. So we've got butterflies on a omnibus mirror. Huh. Well, we got a couple of spells here. Let's try Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Nope. Do we need to Accio it? Whoa! No. About Lumos, which is light. Oh, hey, whoa! So it's showcasing us an area that's in Hogwarts, and it's got a really nice tapestry to it. Let's kind of back up here. Oh, hey, I saw something scribbling.
Rebellion.
Augury skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix, or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Foreshadowing. Sorry.
Rebellion.
I'm not seeing that tapestry as of yet. No. Let's go back up here for a sec. Where did we see it again? There it is. Oh, it was definitely a tapestry.
Lumos.
Huh.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Nope, wrong tapestry. Oh, hey! That's a butterfly right there.
Lumos.
Butterflies follow! What? Did we go up? I think we went up. No way! Dude, that's so cool! Okay, where were we going? Transfiguration room, that's right. There's just so much to explore here. So much. Like this. It's gotta have something. Nope, didn't have anything. Alright. Just a skeleton. Alright. Well, we're close. This is the transfiguration area.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
House elf!
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived.
Just a little bit.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Let's double check what Professor
Have you
Fig
and
says.
Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Well, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'm a little weary about Sebastian. That was a little interesting interaction right there. I liked Natty. She's very intriguing. Let's go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Seriously, she's just throwing butterbeer at me. Alright, let's see what's inside this room. Oops. Don't mind me, Professor, just looking into your little chest there. Oh, we got something over here. I saw it. Yeah, there we go. Field guide. Partial transfiguration. This partially transfigured teacup, likely the soon-to-be reversed error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration. Does that cup remind anybody? Of anything? See how many Easter eggs are in this game? This is so awesome sauce. I'm in love. I'm in love with this game. So much. Alright. This is actually a really, really good place to stop because we're in a, we're gonna be having a couple of different quests that are going to be coming on through, and that'll be perfect to kind of like bring in more of the different spells and quests and stuff together in the next video. So in order to see another video, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell with the notification on there, and it will let you know when I will drop another Hogwarts game for you guys. So as Peter Pan put it so well, never say goodbye, because goodbye means going away, and going away means forgetting. And how in the world could I forget you beautiful people? You all have yourself an awesome sauce night.